K-Sport. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at point guard.
Again, the body control to shift himself over. With Westbrook, sometimes the only choice you have is to commit the foul.
Second free throw, no good.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Well, Westbrook involving his teammates is one thing, but not missing guys wide open, that helps. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
And they'll keep possession. Back to Zubac. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Minnesota with the ball. And it's Conley penetrating. Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
No good on the shot. Towns with the defensive effort. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to beat himself on the highlight reel.
There's Westbrook after the basket by Minnesota. Over in the corner, Zubac. It's Covington on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Towns. And again, it's the Clippers missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
McDaniels in the post. He's covered by Westbrook. It's good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Westbrook. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
And it's George missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Towns dishes to McDaniels. Shoots a fader. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Edwards drives in. And Covington sends it back. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Minnesota. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Here's Towns. Pass to McDaniels. And here is Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. The leader. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Edwards drives in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Now McDaniels, after Westbrook's missed 3. Towns with the bucket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Covington up and in on the layup.
That's a tough shot as Covington finds a way that time.
Timberwolves leading by 14. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one. Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Highland's checked in. Here's Highland. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Zubac's the pass to Covington. Over to the left wing. From deep, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Your Timberwolves.
And your Clippers Houston team. Here we go, fans.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
On the attack right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ.
You got to cut off these lanes if you're the D. When Towns spots one, he's coming through full force.
It's Covington on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Covington's got 5 points so far.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And Gobert kicks to Conley. He dishes it to Edwards. And the pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Robert Covington picks one up.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Russell Westbrook in for the Clippers. Outside, Covington. To the paint. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 22 is their biggest lead. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thanks, guys. Now, we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You
won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Leonard dishes to George. And George with the stuff.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job scoring in transition.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Edwards drives in. Covington against Towns. No good there. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Outside for George. It's stolen by Gobert. McDaniels with the ball. Now Covington defending. Covington with the steal. Leonard against Edwards. Kicks it out to Covington. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 18. That's a 2 from Towns. And nothing but hair on that one. Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. George with no one around. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
He's just fearless and unafraid to go up into the traffic of the defense. Westbrook takes it right to the bucket, and a well-deserved trip to the line.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Paul George with the steal. On the wing, George. From outside the arc. Westbrook passes to George. And George with his stuff.
Paul George, a swing player, and right there swinging on the rim.
Driving to the basket. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. In the corner, George with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. With 1 on the clock. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Thanks so much, David and Wilson.
20, the Timberwolves, 35.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Leonard and Morris are up in the forward position. Then there's Plumlee. Then there's Gordon. And it's Highland in at the point guard position.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
It's deflected. Gordon the pass to Highland. The fadeaway. That shot missing, and it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. Over in the corner, Edwards. Passes it to Gobert. The Clippers grab the miss.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Highland passes to Plumlee. Morris outside for three. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Highland. Reed with it. Guarded now by Morris. And here's the fast break. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
Gordon driving the lane.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. Launches it, deflects the pass. Edwards passes to Noel. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brent, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit, nervous, but nothing superstitious and nothing that I can recall.
Leonard the pass to Highland. And now the Timberwolves on the break. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Buries it from three-point range. Edwards got 11 here in this quarter alone. Takes it out to Leonard. Will it go? Hands it from downtown.
I mean, is there another guy in the league who knows when his team needs this kind of lift? Kawhi getting those 3 points right back.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Norman Powell's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. So he gets them both. We've got 1:55 left in the third. And again, the Clippers turn it over.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Edwards finds McDaniel. Pass to Gobert. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. On the wing, Gordon. Edwards defending. Edwards against Gordon. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, when Eric Gordon's able to find space and dribble that way, the defense has a hard time and is helpless to stop it.
Into the lane. 1:04 left here in the third quarter.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. Minnesota making some changes. Prince is checked in for McDaniel. Rivers comes in for Edwards. And Mike Conley subbed in for Noel. Here's Reed, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Foul, Clippers.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He kicks it to Gobert. Here's Rivers, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Rivers has got his first basket.
Well, the problem defensively after Rivers gets a step is nobody sliding over in time to slow him down.
Left side, Gordon. No good on that one.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage. Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scores now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the five for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Austin Rivers is out there with Conley. And it's Taurean Prince. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Gobert in at the five. And here's Morris for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Prince kicks to Gobert. Pass to Rivers. And here's Gobert. Outside Conley. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Minnesota also with the sub. Towns, he's checked in for Naz Reid. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Minnesota shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field.
Carl Anthony Towns.
I like that. Staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
LA's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Prince, the pass to Towns. Dishes to Rivers. Over George. Lock at 6. Leonard with the steal. Right side George. The kick out to Westbrook. And stolen by Prince. Here's Conley. And he uses the glass on the layup. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Minnesota?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Conley dishes to Prince. Timberwolves passing it around. Rivers against George. 6 to shoot. Back to Rivers. Paul George grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Down low. And the dunk by Zubac.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Paul George with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Westbrook against Rivers. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Outside for George. It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Minnesota making a switch here. Edwards is checked in for 3. Westbrook, and they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
outside Westbrook. 1:27 left to play here in the fourth.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
The pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And held blood in the water. You could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
There's 38 seconds left in the game. Conley the pass to Towns. And there's the drive. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Leonard finds Covington. Kicks it out to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it.
Welcome and thanks for joining. We've got two. Conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Payne, the pass to Adams. Jackson finds Adams. Back to Jackson. Outside Payne. Just 3 to shoot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. George against Payne. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Desmond Bane.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Clock at 6. Lets it fly. They get it back. Outside for Brooks. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Morant, he's open with nobody on him. He buries that jumper.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
George for 3, sends it home from three-point land.
Over his career, George has put up great numbers from deep. The ultimate 3-and-D player.
Pass to Bane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
Morant against George. Adams a screen. Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Oh, George with a steal. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Adams finds Jackson. Outside Bane. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Adams with a screen on George. Here's Morant into the lane. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Out to Leonard. This one for 3. On target from range.
With confidence in his shot, Kawhi doesn't think twice from there. Just fires with conviction.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Now here's George. And there's 1:38 left in the first.
He can do damage from just about anywhere on the floor. When you let George get position inside like that, he's guaranteed to finish.
But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Now here's Morant. Adams a screen. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Bane. That one goes in.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
Morant against George. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism. Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Now here's George. He has 6. To the inside. Westbrook outside. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And it's big whenever Russ connects from deep. Needs to keep working on developing this shot.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Brooks against Westbrook. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Now Bane. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Leonard. Stolen by Jackson.
LA foul. Paul George. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
The free throw drops for Bane. And that does it for the first quarter. Clippers ahead, up 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers USA.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. And it's Westbrook in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Trust Westbrook to spot those holes in the defense, picking up an easy dime off a wide-open man.
Bane, the pass to Morant. Oh, George with a steal. It's 2-on-1. Here's Leonard. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist of the night. Jackson with a screen on Westbrook. Inside from 7 feet. Morant, the pass to Clark. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. Clark's got his first 3 points of the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Leonard for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
George passes to Zubac. Left block shot on the way. Over Clark. A nice shot by Zubac. Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
George passes to Zubac. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul of the game. Kennard, he's checked in for Bain.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Luke Kennard.
Here's Westbrook. Outside Covington. Fires for three. 6 to shoot. Zubac passes to Covington. George against Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Clark with a screen on Westbrook. To the middle. Lets it go. Clark, the pass to Morant. The three. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And stolen by Covington. In transition, here come the Clippers. Fires the three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Oh, an athletic play by Covington. Running hard to stay ahead on the fast break.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Pass to Zubac. Westbrook outside. And stolen by Clark. Inside, Jackson. Paul George pulls it in.
You'd love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
The putback. Brooks with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Clark. Back to Kennard. Jackson, the screen. Here's Brooks. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Dives for it. Kennard with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Morant finds Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Westbrook. From deep, Morant. Westbrook left side. Pass to Leonard. There's the three. Ja Morant grabs a miss. George with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Jones from outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Appreciate it, Allie. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Luke Kennard out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Aldama in at small forward.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Out to the wing. There's Plumlee with a 3. Nails it from 3. And the Clippers lead by 12.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Back to Jones. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Pass to Aldama. Clock at 6. Here's Kennard. The offensive rebound. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. at Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Jones, the pass to Jackson. Oh, Morris with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. For 3, Gordon. Powell, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Kennard against Gordon. Pass to Adams. Outside Jones. Looking to win the run. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire. A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. The putback.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
For 3, Gordon.
Minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Morris, a screen on Jones. Pass to Morris. There's Plumlee with a 3. Can't hit that one. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Oh, deflected. Morris with it. Jackson in his pocket. Powell for 3. Morris passes to Powell. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And the shot goes. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Here's Morant. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
Gordon on the wing, pounded by Morant. Gordon, the pass to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Brooks, he's checked in for Aldama. And it's Desmond Bane in for Jones. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Powell. Here's Highland. Gordon outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's another one for the Clippers. Morant with it. 15 points in the game. Jackson right side. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers out in front by 19 going into the... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, whew.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Mason Plumlee out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Norman Powell. Then there's Eric Gordon. And it's Highland in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Morant against Westbrook. And then Westbrook slams it in.
Yeah, this is how powerful Westbrook is at the rim. Looking like he wants to tear the basket down.
Outside Morant. The 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 5 rebounds in the game. Now Westbrook. Back to George. Jack's up a 3. Westbrook can't hit. And the Grizzlies shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Down low. Blocked! Pass to Westbrook. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college in Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in '04. And look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
Adams finds Brooks. And another miss by Memphis. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. For 3, Covington. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Westbrook against Morant. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Here's Brooks. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
Back to Morant. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist of the night. To the paint. Here's George. And the jam by George.
imposing his will out there. PG-13. Love to see him attack the rim like that.
And it's Morant missing. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Adams. Leonard passes to Westbrook.
2 minutes remaining.
With the drive. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Such a dynamic playmaker. Westbrook forcing the issue, getting to the stripe.
Hey, Richard, how about Westbrook's basketball IQ?
By far one of the smartest players in the game. How else would he have broken the triple-double record? He sees everything. His sense of the floor is elite.
Zubats, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Knocked away, and he stays with it. Westbrook outside. Pass to Covington. Launches a 3. They get it again. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. Westbrook's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Clippers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Russell Westbrook.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
The 3 from Bane. Memphis the rebound. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
George against Bane, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Morant. From deep 3-point range. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't.
Just all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For
mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish. And we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams at center. Now McDaniels. following the three-point attempt by Dylan Brooks. McDaniels finds Conley. Back to McDaniels. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got the first bucket of the game with the three for Minnesota. Brooks outside. It's stolen by Edwards. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And Edwards with the stop.
Oh, give you a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
Now here's Morant. Here he goes. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the Grizzlies head coach. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David.
Well, Anthony Edwards says, yes, you're playing exceptional defense, but my offensive game is better. Oh!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. And the Grizzlies get it back. And Adams kicks to Bane. Bangs home the trifecta. Bane's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play. Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Morant passes to Jackson. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Bane with it, picked up by Edwards. Towns with the steal. Outside Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window, and exploits it.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse. That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. It's Morant with the drive. Oh, he misses the dunk. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Conley's shot is off. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Morant kicks to Brooks. Out to Morant. Stolen by McDaniels. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You see the kind of power that Anthony Edwards can play with. This guy, the board, the finish. Yes, sir.
Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the nice highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So on the floor for Memphis, the wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Morant dishes to Jackson. Out to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. And then Morant slams it in.
Hard trying to contain Morant. When he makes up his mind he's going to score, he goes full force.
Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's McDaniels. And Adams sends it back.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
Tries the spin move. Conley finds McDaniel. Here's Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet. And that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
To the middle, and Edwards with the stop.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
And here's Brooks from outside. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
And finished off by Edwards.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Morant. And the layup falls. Morant's got 14 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Outside Towns. Shot clock at 6. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Brooks.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
And it's Morant missing for Minnesota. They've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwing.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Bane with it. Conley picks him up. Bain, no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. Edwards looking it over. 1:24 left in the first half of basketball.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Towns finds Conley. Edwards against Brooks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
The 3 from Morant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Adams against Conley. He takes it in. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Here's Morant, and he slaps it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Morant outside. Kick out to Adams. Drives to the hoop. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Boy, Adams showing a bit of quickness on the drive. Fantastic athleticism for a guy his size.
Towns for 3. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 35. The Grizzlies, 35.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Noel in at the 1 spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Morant kicks to Bain. Fires for 3. Here's Jackson. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Here's Morant. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert down low. Guarded by Bain. They get it again. Towns. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
On the wing, Brooks. Lays it up and banks it in. Brooks has got 5 points so far.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Gobert dishes to McDaniels. Driving in and finished off by McDaniel.
Going to the rack with energy. To be afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's McDaniels. And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional foul. Replay reviews. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Edwards passes to Towns. Here's McDaniels. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant outside. Brooks outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Left side, Bain. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. With the drive. And finished off by Morant.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Here's Gobert. It counts. And the foul. It goes on Dillon Brooks.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Towns. Taurean Prince comes in for McDaniels. And Mike Conley subbed in for Noel. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
3 points.
Well, Luke Kennard's bread and butter, right? The lethal outside shooter who doesn't need much space.
Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in and half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Jones, the pass to Concho. There's a good screen. There's the triple. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Reed. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Kennard on the wing. Edwards defending.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
And Edwards drops them both. 27 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Latrey. Now Kennard. Aldama passes to Kennard. Offline with his 3. Outside Edwards. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced to be wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Kennard. He's out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Clark in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Prince misses. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Stolen by Michael Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. The 3. Hits it from three-point range. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
It's good on the putback. Prince has got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
Well, you love the anticipation, the burst to get to the basketball first off the glass. Taurean Prince doing work right now.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Edwards. Nice move. Out to Conley. Here's Gobert. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Clark.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jones from outside. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 11. For three, Edwards. It's Clark with the rebound. Here's Jones. And he banks in the layup. Jones has got his first points of the game.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Naz Reid.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Morant against Conley. And it's Morant missing. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And the layup's good off the glass. Edwards got 37.
Taking the contact in the NBA is such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Morant drives in. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use. Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
There's Jackson with the three. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards got his fourth rebound in this one. The kick out to Towns. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Bain passes to Adams. Jackson has the open look. Offensive rebound.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
Timberwolves leading by 11. Here's Towns. Gobert in the corner. Prince wide open. And he's good on the three ball.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's...
That was worth the price of admission. And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Conley kicks to Prince. A three ball. Towns for three. It doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Timberwolves.
Their superior ball handling, 1 at 4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
It's good from long range.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Great open look there.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
And Gobert kicks to Conley. Kicks it out to Prince. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were half. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and
thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Clock is at 3. Here's Zubac. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
Getting up, and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Here's George. It's Covington on the wing. Covered by Towns. Covington inside. Towns on him. And he gets the bucket.
You know, for a 6'9" forward, Covington really handles the ball well. You can trust him with the rock.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
And Edwards the bucket on the assist from Towns.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Knocked loose. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Outside Covington. Shoots. Here's Zubac. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense.
Oh my! Throw it down!
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rack.
Here's George, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And the Clippers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in, and as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up, and the foul goes against the Clippers. And that one falls for Towns.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Westbrook against Conley. And Gobert with a block. Outside Conley. And the three-pointer goes. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Minnesota in the lead. Gobert passes to Towns. And here's Edwards. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
5 on the clock. Leonard pulls down the board. The Clippers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. McDaniels with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. McDaniels can't hit. Los Angeles shooting about 43% since tip-off. Edwards against George. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
It's Edwards with a drive. Gobert, he's open. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
There's Plumlee with a 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Stolen by Conley. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And here's Edwards outside. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Westbrook. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Leonard for three. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Westbrook, the pass to George. And there's the drive. For three, Covington knocks down the triple. Covington's got 5 points.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at point guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Westbrook can't hit. And here's Minnesota now. 6-point lead.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Three-pointer. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
3 points.
George has got 3 assists tonight.
You know, so often we see Westbrook with the ball driving or pulling up off the dribble. He can catch and shoot it just as well.
Back to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards slams it in.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passes. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
George's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. It's Edwards with it.
Oh, hey, how about that time right there? Big time. Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Gobert with it. Guarded now by George. Outside Conley. Out left to the wing. Towns against Westbrook. Fade away. The shot by Towns, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Great open look there. Leonard's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
Spins. Towns converts after the nice spin. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Outside Covington puts up a 3, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Covington's got 8, and the league saw a dramatic rise in the number of take fouls to stop the fast break. Clark, was the time right to make a change?
No doubt about it, B.A. Anything that slows down the game in an artificial manner needs to be eliminated from the game. So I think it was...
Oh, my goodness! Powered it home!
Did you see it? Redundant! Bringing the house down!
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Inside, it's stolen. Gobert drives in, and the layup falls. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. There's quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Gobert passes to Towns. And it's McDaniels off the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 5.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Leonard gets the bucket.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
For 3, Covington. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
How about the alertness of Covington? I mean, sensing the separation from the defense and then cashing in on that space that was created.
Here's Edwards. That shot is off. And Los Angeles the other way now. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Leonard can't get it to go. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Gobert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
15 seconds left in the second quarter. For 3, Covington. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Conley passes to Edwards with 4 on the clock. Can't hit from in close. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota.
31.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And, you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. Then it's Norman Powell. Then there's Eric Gordon. And it's Highland in at the 1.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got 7 points in the game.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Here's Highland. He's guarded by Conley. Powell outside. Down low. Clock at 4. And stolen by Gobert. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Conley. Soft touch off the glass. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Morris. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
You cannot let Gordon get it going from the perimeter. He's an incredibly consistent and persistent long-range shooter.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
And it's slammed in by Zubats.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
The shot by Towns, no good. The Clippers trail. Pass to Zubac. Out to Gordon. For three. No good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Got it. Good job in the low post. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Powell, it's good.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Going inside. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. McDaniels got 9 points. Gordon outside. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
From outside the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And it's powered home by Town.
You know what makes Town so dangerous in transition? He can beat you with the shot, or he can beat you at the rim.
Edwards against Gordon. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Prince comes in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. Here's Highland. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Reed. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range. Reed's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Zubac finds Powell, fires from the wing, and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
That's just another mistake. I mean, they got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. And Edwards, here we go. Here's Gobert. Pass to Noel. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, Gordon. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Gordon against Gobert. And Gordon with the big finish.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be back in a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Jalen Noel out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Conley. Pass to Reed. Five to shoot. Here's Prince. Leonard defending. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Plumlee's checked in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Pass to Covington. Leonard outside. Back to Plumlee. Takes a three. Buries it from three. Plumlee's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
Gobert gets the bucket.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Pass to Plumlee from behind the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Well, the Timberwolves shooting has been on another level. 68% for the game. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. George's shot is off.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
First team foul.
Minnesota with the ball. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Pass to Conley. Back to Prince. Now here's Conley. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 12-point Minnesota lead.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Here's George. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Naz Reid. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
Here's Leonard. And that one's long. The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Noel. From the high post. It's hauled in by the Clippers. It's George on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. George's shot is good.
George, no stranger to dealing with contact and still finishing the shot.
Minnesota in the lead. It's Edwards on the wing. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Some changes for Minnesota. Towns, he's checked in for Reed. And McDaniels is subbed in for Prince. The Clippers running out of time. Pass to Covington. Back to Westbrook. To the paint. And the jam by Covington.
Covington really pouring it on now. Classic wing who can knock it down from anywhere.
The Timberwolves shooting incredibly well. 63% and really making their shots count. Noel. Gobert inside. He's checked by Plumlee. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
For Minnesota, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
George for 3. Another shot. And it's laid up and in by Plumlee. Plumlee's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Gobert goes in. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Pass to Noel. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Towns, covered by Covington. There's the drive, and the basket by Towns.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Leonard for 3. He drops it from range.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when the time is short because he can handle the pressure.
And here's Edwards outside. Plumlee pulls down the board. 20 seconds left in the fourth. To the middle.
Yes! And, you know, the calm nature of Covington. Even in tense moments, he stays relaxed, he keeps his composure, and finds ways to nail these shots.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he's unable to get the second one. And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 5. 12 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Timeout for the Clippers. Time to get up and make some noise for the Minnesota Timberwolves dancer.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Taken away. George with a steal. Plumlee finds Leonard. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you.
This should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the 5. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Bane passes to Brooks. Jackson against Zubac. Jackson kicks to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Outside Westbrook. Outside Covington. Takes the 3. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
There's a reason Russell Westbrook ranks among the greatest ever in terms of assists. He excels at getting the ball to his open teammates.
And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world. Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Here's George. Here's Covington to the right side. Zubac finds George. From downtown, the shot comes out, and the Grizzlies going the other way now. Adams with the screen on Westbrook. Jackson has the open look. Drops in the tray.
This is a big part of Jackson's game. It isn't the best looking shot, but it's deadly.
Morant against Westbrook. Zubac, a screen on Morant. Westbrook, no good.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Left side, Bane. Pass to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bane, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David.
Getting to the rim, Covington has popped when he needs it.
Right side, George. Trains it from beyond the arc. George has got 6 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Now here's Westbrook, and here's Covington from the arc, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
No second guessing on that shot from Robert Covington.
Here's Morant, and then Morant slams it in.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. John Morant has people on skates.
Outside Covington. Lets it go with the 3. Zubac the pass to Westbrook. Grizzlies with the rebound.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Brooks with no one around. He can't hit that time. Clippers leading by 7. Outside, George. This one for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
1 second separating the shot blocking game. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers going into the break with a 10.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's George, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. Steven Adams picks one up.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And he makes the first. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And he can't jam it through. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies, down by 12. Hits the three-point bomb.
I like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide-open Bane.
George against Bane. Now here's George, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
In last season, 86% from the line, so he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Bane looking around. On the wing, Brooks. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Adams. Shoots over Zubac. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Clippers leading by 11. Leonard sets a screen for Westbrook. Outside Leonard. Back to Westbrook. George against Bane. To the paint. Westbrook kicks to Zubac. A three-pointer off the mark. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games. What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
Outside, Bane. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Nobody near Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Clippers lead by 11.
Beautiful from Kawhi, establishing himself and going to work. Love the confidence.
Morant scanning the floor. And then jammed down as he goes right over Ivica Zubac.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how brilliant throwdown. For Memphis, they've gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. That bucket in no time at all. Morant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
The quickness of John Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
It's Covington on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant outside. To the inside. Adams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, G.A. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
Jumps up. He misses the wide-open dunk. Clippers leading by 6. Here's Morant. And it's sent back by George.
An all-defensive first-teamer multiple times. Paul George has a nose for the ball.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Arguably the most athletic point guard we've ever seen. Russ with the explosive catch and finish.
The Grizzlies have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. All right, David, thank you. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Only out there with Batum. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's Gordon. And it's Highland in at the point.
The shooting of Desmond Bane, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game. We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Yep, it counts. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 6-point game. Adams in the corner. Morant outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Another level indeed. For Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA, and now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Adams with the screen on Gordon. Morant with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. Clippers leading by 6. Outside Gordon. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant. Highland with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
To the paint. It's deflected. Stolen by Brooks. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Inside. Adams, the pass to Morant. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Lock at 6, and the whistle blows. So it's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Morris has checked in. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Plumlee sets the pick for Gordon. Going inside. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Jones has it in the corner. Back to Kennard. Passes to Concho. Beyond the arc.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Highland. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. The wide open look for Plumlee. And again, no good by the Clippers. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Kennard for 3. Powell with the steal. And here's the break. To stop the drought. Good on the triple. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Conchar can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Fires the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Intercepted. Powell with the steal. Pass to Highland with the fadeaway. Sinks the triple. And the Clippers lead by 7.
And how about the setup? Man, Morris keeping his head up. Beautiful assist.
Jones, the pass to Concho. Back to Jones. Nice move. Lays it up off the glass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Plumlee with a screen on Kennard. For 3, Gordon. The Grizzlies pull it in. Kennard kicks to Jones. There's the pick. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer. And now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Los Angeles on top, up by 2. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Jones. He's out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Tillman in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Nobody near George. No good with the triple. Memphis has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Here's Conchar. To the wing right side. 6 to shoot. Aldama passes to Tillman. Good D by Covington.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And then George with the jam.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack. He told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And it's Leonard missing. Grizzlies shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Payne against Leonard. Outside, Payne kicks to Jackson. Westbrook against Morant. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Zubats a screen on Payne. Here's George. He can't get that one to fall. Adams, some nice D. Out to Morant. Jackson down low. Working on Zubats. Pulled the shot a little in, but the bounce goes his way. And now a 4-point Memphis lead. Clippers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Covington setting the pick for George. Los Angeles with another miss. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. The 3 from Morant. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And here's Westbrook. Lob pass to George, and George with the stuff.
Big points as the stakes rise, so does George's impact on the game.
Here's Morant. No good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Stolen by Jackson. To the middle. Stolen by George. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists here tonight. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Count that one. Morant's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Covington defending. The pass to Adams. Memphis moving that ball around. Shot clock at 5. Jackson kicks to Bain. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Zubac.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Leonard looking over the floor. Outside Westbrook. Zubac with the screen for Westbrook. And he goes big with the top right over John Morant.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Morant against George. Morant left side. Back to Brooks. Pass to Morant. It counts.
This is why he has the ball. Ja Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 3. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside Westbrook. Right side Covington. It's stolen by Adams. All alone.
You'll credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way. Trying to ice this one, Kawhi showing his evolution as a closer.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some.
It's the first. That makes it a 3-point lead.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Westbrook with a wide open look. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. It was up for grabs, right? And so thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.
break points. Tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Conley finds Edwards. Takes it inside, and Edwards slams it in.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Adams. Pass to Jackson. Back to Payne. Shot clock at 6. Off target with the 3.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And Edwards slams it in.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I
don't know. Look out!
Ruthless! How is the hoop still standing? And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
Both good from the line that time. Morant with it. Now Jackson. Outside Morant. Drives to the hoop. Conley with some nice D.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Conley with the ball. Checked by Brooks. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And that's what you call the modern big. Towns pairs his inside game with a smooth outside shot.
Brooks finds Payne. Back to Brooks. Will it go? The shot no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Towns passes to Conley. McDaniels up top, pounded by Morant. Here's Towns. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
And again, Memphis no good. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
Here's Payne. Goes back up. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Edwards can't hit. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going. They'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by Memphis. There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter of the game. Morant, the pass to Payne. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And we see Mike Miller in the crowd. He won 6th Man of the Year in a Grizzlies uniform.
You know, they could use some of his shooting right now as they're struggling to get it going.
Conley finds Edwards. Back to Conley. Here's the 3. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Jackson with a screen on Conley. Morant into the lane. Doesn't go that time. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The Timberwolves have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Conley against Morant. 19-footer. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 5 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Bane. The 3-ball. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist from Edwards. Give him 8.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Takes the 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And so it's Minnesota looking in total control with this 17.
Please give a big round of applause for your...
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Stolen by Conley. Morant against Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Now here's Brooks. He's closely guarded. Inside. Second chance shot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Trailing by 17. Now here's Gobert. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Tries it from 19, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
Edwards against Bane. The open shot by Edwards, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Basket's good. Jackson's gotten his first bucket of the night. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Kept alive, Adams. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
The strength of Adams is incredible. Able to finish off shots despite getting hit on the way up.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. Bane with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Bane, the pass to Jackson. Drills it from deep. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Edwards can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. That cuts the lead to single digits. Brooks has got 5.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
And he makes it on the layup. Brooks has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Fires in the triple. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter. Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Conley, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts, and he has the skill.
Here's Jackson, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., well, look, he's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
Here's Edwards, and the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. And here's Morant outside. And again, Memphis no good. Minnesota's gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Payne with it. He's picked up by Conley. Adams, the pass to Jackson.
Putting his 6'11" frame to use Jackson low, down low. Good luck stopping it.
14 foul.
And that one falls for Jackson. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Noel's checked in. Good on both. Minnesota in the lead. To the paint. To the wing on the left. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Gobert. The ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Stolen by Jackson. And the first half comes to an end. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
The Grizzlies, 29. The Timberwolves, 34.
Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Noel in at the 1. Pass to Bane. To the inside. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, Noel. McDaniels from long range. Towns into the lane. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Looking ferocious on the drive. You know, I love seeing Towns going hard and finishing with power.
Outside Morant, tries to break his ice. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
A line change here for Memphis. Minnesota has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing? Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
Edwards is doubled. Outside McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Memphis trailing here. Up top, Kennard. Guarded by Edwards. Jones, the pass to Kennard. Here's Aldama. Puts one up from 19, and the shot falls short that time. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple. Solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
Free throw good, Edwards. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. From deep. Up again. Towns with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. This one for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Outside Jones. Back to Kennard. Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. Here's Tillman. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
And just so great to see a big man busted up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move, wow, incredible.
Here's Tillman. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And here's Edwards outside. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Now here's Jones. Defense right on him. To end the run. Lays it up and banks it in. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
McDaniels. Unable to get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Conchar. Left side Jones. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Back to Conchar. 4 on the clock. Here's Aldama. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Pass to Gobert. Here's Noel. Outside McDaniels. Fires from deep. Now here's Towns. 3-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Towns has got 14.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch.
Back to Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Mike Conley's checked in for Noel. And Morant drops them both.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Towns. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Brooks against McDaniels. Here's Morant. Here he goes. And then Morant with the dunk.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Morant. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds now. And here's Edwards outside. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
Sort of defining the term floor general. Conley has total command of this offense. Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
McDaniels from long range. And another 3 for Minnesota.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last tray.
Back to Towns. McDaniels from long range. And no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Jackson. Outside Bane. Outside Morant. Up and over Conley. And it's Memphis with another.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies.
Memphis ball.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. 4-3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
McDaniels from long range.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
For 3, Conley. They grab their own miss. Outside McDaniels from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. McDaniels got 6 points in the quarter.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Outside for Brooks. From deep. Knocks down the long J.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Jackson finds Adams. Oh, got a piece of it. Down low. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Pass to Towns. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Blocking foul call. Mike Conley. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Ball stolen. And here's McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Conley against Morant. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown. The shot by Conley. No good. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Morant, the pass to Brooks. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Adams. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
And he ends up making the second. And that brings him within single digits.
I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Conley against Morant. The kick out to Edwards. Off the mark there with a 3.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Outside Conley. Lets it go from deep. That one's good.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation, right?
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll